Hey, what's up guys? We're back again, and before we go to the new planet Snivelak, we're gonna head back to Gorn. And as you can see, I'm already on the new planet because I fucked up something earlier, but I haven't done anything, so that's good. But we're gonna get a new cutscene, I believe, right now.
See if you can find any more news on the proto-pets.
And now, Behind the Hero brings you the conclusion of our series on Captain Quark. As of this airing, the fugitive superhero has been missing for almost 6 weeks. Did he die heroically? Was he the victim of an overzealous fan? Or is he still out there somewhere? The galaxy may never know, but stay tuned for more baseless speculation and crackpot theories on Behind the Hero.
Well, no more Quark.
Good. It is almost time for RoboChef.
Okay, so Quark is missing, I guess, since he broke out of prison all that Behind the Hero ago. But we have some unfinished business because last time we were here, at least in recording, I was having a hard time defeating the ghost ship. It was very embarrassing, but this time, things will be different. As you can see, the shots coming out of our ship when you hold the X button look a little bit different this time. That is because it's an upgrade that I got for it. And I will now show you guys how to truly fight this thing. Now, as you saw there, I've already fought this thing off camera and realized how easy it can be. Let's see here. I think torpedoes will be It's solid again. So remember, like I said then, but it's been a while, so I don't know exactly what I said. Remember, always, be on the hunt for this thing when it's solid and flee when it's not. But as you can see, we won! Fuck you! We did it! Yeah! So anyway, now we can progress with the plot. And you actually get a lot of bolts for beating the ghost ship, whether you're in challenge mode or not. Of course, in challenge mode, all of your weapons... I mean, not all. Well, all of your challenges gain extra bolts. So arena challenges, hover bike challenges, and ship challenges all get a little added bonus. But here we are. Last time, the thug leader was super pissed off that we were destroying his fleet ships over on Gorn. He told us that we're never going to see him again, but he carefully left his home planet coordinates up for us to see. And it even kind of like the cameraman knew the irony. He was focusing in on those coordinates. Like, are you serious, dude? They can see you. But anyway, we have a couple choices to make here. Since we have so many bolts now, we can actually buy a few things. And I feel like our choices are we can get the shield charger, we can get the bouncer, or we can get the synthenoid. And so, it's a tough decision. I like all three. One of them is a weapon, and the other two are like, support. I feel like this will be more useful to the planet, so let's get the synthenoids, and I'll show them off when we get to our first bit of combat, but we actually have a nanotech coil upcoming. So, we'll swing shot over, and you can see it right there. You just have to swing high enough to get up onto it. Let's see. Yep, we're good. Boom, got. I actually haven't played this game since the last recording, so let's see, where are we at? We have a few weapons that need upgrading. No problem. I understand the situation now. And you know what? I'll probably edit my quick select after we get to this little island over here. Well, I say island, but I mean like this little area over here that's secluded. Haven't seen any enemies yet, so I don't know where the thugs for less may be hiding. But let's quick select. Let's throw off this for this. There we go. And look at that, one of our special new, lovely, hip and trendy blue swing shot targets, so that's exciting. That might be the last time we see one in this game, actually. So take that as you will. And getting to use the grind boots, that's always fun. And this isn't just a test for your swing shot skills and your grind boot skills. We're getting to mess with the dynamo as well. So pretty much we just orbited around this tower. We went around it on the grind boots. But now we have to climb back to the top of it using the gravity boots and the dynamo. And as you can see, oh, look how ugly it is. In the first game, it would be impossible to go through this without jumping. You wouldn't have been able to do it. Also, we have some chips here, and I think a few shots from this should be able to destroy one of these. I'm not even sure if I get experience from these guys, because they don't attack us. So I might just be wasting a ton, and I mean a ton of ammo, because these guys take a beating, but we might as well destroy them all now. You know? And the guys, I actually didn't focus on it, but there were guys falling out of the ships when you blew them up, and dying. But I don't think I gained any experience from that, so that was a huge waste of our time. And ammo. And money. But nevertheless, we can use one of these. Woohoo! Whee! And still, we haven't seen any enemies, but that is all about to change. This first area that we went through was sort of like the beginning of the end. And wow, we have 2 sets of armor. I could have bought new armor too. That was sort of on the table, but yeah. But before we head over there and take the city under siege, let's head over here first, because it looks like we have something interesting. We're actually coming up on the first and only platinum bolt on this planet. And it pretty much just requires some expert use of the dynamo. This is the big dynamo test. Oh wow, okay. Will it take me back up or did I... Okay, here we go. So basically, I guess you get on one of them, and then you jump on the other one. You gotta get to the other platform before it changes back. And if you fall off any of these platforms, odds are you're just gonna... Oh shit. Aw, darn it. Okay, hold on, I might be able to land on them. Yep. So, not too much punishment for failing these. Aha! Success! Only with minor difficulty. And now this planet is pretty much completed. We have the nanotech coil, and now we have the one and only platinum bolt. I don't believe there's another coil here, another nanotech coil. I think the only planet to do that is Joba, which it had, I think it has 2. We just haven't gotten one of them there yet. I think that's the case. But anyway, here we go. Now let's throw out synthenoids. They're 4 little guys, and they do count as 4 ammo, by the way. It's not 1 and you get 4. And when we get close enough to an enemy... Oops, I forgot how to play the game. Uh-oh. This is actually... Why didn't I not... Oh, good. Okay. Okay, so now the tanks have seen us, and they know we're here. So I guess the thug leader probably knew that we could see his coordinates, and he was prepared for our arrival. Because he had these guys waiting on the bridge, or maybe he saw our ship come into the atmosphere. And I'm not actually getting close enough for us to even test out the synthenoids. I don't know if they fired on anything. Come on. Let's go, I'm ready. Okay, so as you can see, my synthenoids are unleashing hell upon these tanks and enemies. And so, let's see. Lava gun, we still need to work on. But we're gonna have to get a little up close and personal to use this lovely weapon. But our nanotech leveling up definitely helped us out there, because I know I've been taking a lot of hits. And of course, never ever forget that the vendor is just across this bridge. Because this is sort of an onslaught. We are really taking on the entire city. So it's best that whenever you feel appropriate to go ahead and fly back here. I mean, you know, use the charge boots. If you got them, you might not have them. And I'm actually gonna try and level up the lava gun. I mean, it'd be nice to level up the lava gun here. It'd be nice to be done with that. And unfortunately, I probably won't... I mean, I'm already not using a lot of the weapons that I've upgraded, but the lava gun actually, I feel like, gets a little bit worse in the way that it functions. And let's throw out some more synthenoids, you know, why not? They seem to be helping. Nice pink nanotech to help us out, and we're actually very close to leveling it up. Though I don't think this tank is the thing we're going to want to level it up on. Just a guess. You know, I can see some flaws in that idea. And I also don't think this helicopter that is definitely going to be giving us trouble now is going to be the thing we're going to be leveling the lava gun up either. Thanks for giving us enemies. Game. Thanks a whole bunch. Whoop. Long jump over the lasers there. Of course, if I were using the thruster pack, I would have been fucked. I would have run right into the laser, which is why I prefer the helipack. You do get a little bit of flight with your long jump. And so while it may not be as quick or as flashy looking, it's nice to me. I like it. But anyway, this should be where we upgrade this, because we just took out, like, what, 2 guys? Here we go. And now we have the meteor gun, which, as you can see, no longer shoots a stream of lava, but instead shoots actual meteors. Now, the flaw with this that I feel like is mostly because of Up Your Arsenal. Spoiler alert, kind of. In Up Your Arsenal, one of the returning weapons from this game is the lava gun, but instead of evolving into the meteor gun, they made it the liquid nitrogen gun. So it shot a continuous stream of liquid nitrogen, which, as you know, can freeze, is freezing cold. And so it still keeps its lava gun functionality, but it looks a lot cooler. But this, I feel like, isn't as useful. It's probably a lot more powerful than the lava gun, definitely. But I just really like the continuous stream that the original and the Up Your Arsenal version had. So if I had to pick my preferred canon upgrade for this weapon, I would definitely pick the one in Up Your Arsenal. But it's not awful. It's definitely not bad. And we still have some Sentinels following us. So if you're damn it, if you're thinking, oh my fucking god, are you serious? If you're thinking that they remind you of the Glove of Doom because it's 4 of them and they attack for you, then you'd be right. Also, this is sort of a trap, I think. I think if we just keep going, yeah, if we keep going, nothing happens, but I think if we break that, we'll have to fight some more guys. And holy shit! Oh, I didn't mean to do that! Shit! So if you're wondering why I just charge boosted there instead of the obvious thing like shoot or dodge, it is because the newest Ratchet and Clank game has just come out, and I have not recorded this game since playing it. So Gorn and before was before the game came out, and this is actually the first Ratchet and Clank game I've played since the game came out, and the controls for that game are a little iffy, and I'm still trying to use those controls. You know what? This might be a bad idea, but I kind of want that nanotech, and I feel like we could take him. I feel like we could take the guys. Yep, we're fucked. Oh my god, I did it again! Okay, we're gonna die now. And I'm so sorry that this is how this... Wait, no, we leveled up nanotech! That might be our saving... That might be our saving grace. That might be what changes everything. So as you can see, the guys are, like, infinitely spawning over here almost. And it's very frustrating. But soon we'll take out enough guys for it to let down the gate. Jesus. Well, I suppose that was worth it in the end because of the end goal, but we're actually, not quite done with the city just yet. Have a little bit more. Nah, shit! I didn't expect this to happen. As you can see, I'm strafing, so I'm fucking around with the camera like a goddamn idiot. Okay, so since we're out of our ammo for the things we were trying to level up, other than the Sheepinator, which is infinite ammo, but I'm really not trying to fuck around with the Sheepinator at this moment. We had to bust out the HK-22. Woohoo! And, that's interesting.
What's so funny?
Nothing, I guess. Prepare to die!
Okay, so, we have, a very scary thing here, and we should probably get away. So now, pretty much the name of the game is completely changed. We have a very unique boss fight. This is not the type of boss fight that you'd want to fight, with weapons. You know, even the most powerful weapons in this game don't really touch this guy. It's these turrets that can really dish out damage to him. And also, don't let these things get close to you. Once they start opening up, be ready to take them out. So, like, they sort of look like just shapes coming at you, but then they open up into little robots and attack you. So right now, I mean, I'll try and destroy them before they get to you, but they open up and there's a little guy inside, and they will blow themselves up on you. So it's very important that you don't let them destroy you. So pretty much the way this boss fight works is that you're going to want to be running through the city, finding turrets. Because this one, unfortunately, will not last forever, as I think we might see right now. Oh, no? Oh, wait. Is he coming around here? Yep. Oh, no, he's I thought he was going to do something. Oh. This guy has a bunch of interesting attacks that we haven't seen yet at all. So we're going to see the first one here. When you've dealt enough damage with one turret, he'll come down and he'll smack his fist down angrily. And he also shoots lasers like the regular thug guys do. And it's very useful to use the charge boots here to get away from him. As we actually turn around and see, he is giving us chase.
Get ready to feel the pain.
Now, a lot of people will probably have trouble with this guy on their first time, but once you know how to fight this guy, you know what he's up to. Really, the only thing he can do to you to damage you while you're in the turrets is shoot these things. And sometimes, as you can see, he gets in one of these positions where sometimes he shoots the wall. Like, sometimes he'll end up standing behind a wall and he'll shoot it. If one of his launchers, one of his robot launchers. So see this one right here? The one on the right, none of them came from that side because they were running into the side of that building. So he made sort of a mistake. And it looks like he's probably going to come and destroy the turret. He comes with the fist attack. But there are actually many ways he'll deal damage to you. And you can use your weapons on him, like, regularly. Like, here, I'll fire a few of these things out. I didn't mean to fire into that. And, oh, shit! We got interrupted by one of the ships flying around. That's actually, I don't think that's ever happened. It's kind of fun. We ran into one of the ships flying overhead and interrupted us, because we're supposed to fly straight into a turret from most of these. Some of them not, and of course when he destroys the turret, shit. Okay, so now you get to see what that looks like when you fail to destroy one. And your best bet at taking this guy out is to just fire straight into his center and to try to predict where he's walking. Like, when he's walking, try to predict where he's going so you can always keep a continuous stream on him. And as you can see, this is his other way of destroying turrets. Let's see, what other weapons do we have? We don't have a lot, but anyway, let's get off this one and boost over here onto this jump pad. Oh, I thought we were going to land perfectly on it. I don't know why I did believe that. It's kind of silly. Oh shit, there used to be... I think there's a... Is there a turret over... Okay. Try and find a different turret then. Also, these archways, if he walks through them, he will destroy them. These don't stop him. Let's see. It looks like he's coming from that side, so we're not worried about seeing that yet. Ah, Jesus. Come on. And it's weird that he doesn't try and use that attack on us, like shoot a continuous stream of shots at us, the blue ones, while we're in this thing, because it's not like we can shoot those and stop those with these. But you know, it has to be doable. You can't always have the realistic option, or else the boss fight might be a little too hard. And this guy takes a lot of hits, as you can see. This guy is no match to the final boss. If you have, like, doing this boss, if you have all fully upgraded, if you have every weapon fully upgraded, then this boss is a joke. This boss is not a joke, but the final boss is a joke. So, in like a challenge mode playthrough, you'll probably find yourself struggling more here than there. And as you can see right over here, the bridge was raised, so we can't quite escape the city. And I'm interested to see if he uses any of his other moves. He has, I can think of one more obvious one right off the top of my head that he hasn't done yet, that I kind of hope he does, because it's kind of cool. But until then, just pretty much don't take hits. This is a lengthy boss fight, so if you have trouble taking these guys out, like I think I've been hit by 2 of them now due to carelessness. But if you have trouble taking those guys out, then you're going to have trouble with this boss, because it's pretty much just a slugfest of dealing with this. You know what I mean? So as you can see, we pretty much like just reached the halfway point of this health almost. Like we might have just passed it a little bit. Okay, here's an interesting attack. Get out. He's shooting, actually it kind of looks like the meteor gun. Kind of funny that we upgraded it in this part, and it kind of looks like what he's doing. But that actually wasn't the attack I was thinking of. There's still one more attack that I know of his. I know he has, he just hasn't done it. So, and it's again another way to destroy your turrets. Isn't that lovely? He's just, most of his attacks are based around destroying your turrets. Almost every single one except for shooting the blue string. He's trying to hide from us, so we have to like aim at his shoulder right now. But the boss fight is fairly simple. This is the only phase. It's not a multi-phase boss fight. We're not going to be sitting behind him. Shit, I didn't see him hiding behind him. Yeah, it's very easy to lose track of those guys and end up taking a lot of damage. Like, if I go for this guy first, then I'm like, oh no, I gotta backtrack over here, then they all end up hitting you. It's not a good time at all. Especially when he starts hiding behind this building over here. I don't even know if I'm hitting him. And of course, when he's further away, it takes... Oh, here we go. Here's the last attack, the one that I know of. And he's making himself a good target. We gotta get out. Oh, yeah! We perfectly landed on that building. Too bad there's no turret over here. But there is a jump pad, so maybe this will take us to a turret. Jump pad! And I like how the turrets always like go to aim at him, I believe. At least it seems like that. A lot of the turrets that I've gotten into just automatically focusing on him. Like, there he is, get him! They don't keep you facing at the wall. Yeah, most of your regular weapons are useless here, even the most powerful one. And I think that's kind of a flaw of this. I wish we could use our regular weapons. So if you've been playing with your wrench the whole time and not leveling up weapons, then you could still beat this boss fight, because it's mostly involved with using this turret. Now, of course, when he starts destroying a bunch of turrets, like when he's destroyed as many as he's destroyed now, you kind of start to feel like, you know, I don't have too many turrets left. You kind of have to go hunting for them, so I'm going to have to go hunting for a turret. Let's see if we can find one. Is there a jump pad over here? No. Oh, yeah, there is. There's one there. Here we go. Here's another one. I also am not really keeping track of where I've been, so it's like, eh? And I thought he was going to turn there, so I made a fatal error. Let's see, yeah, it looks like the ones on the left side of him are going through. They're breaking on that building right there. He's really launching him out now. Jeez, man, calm down. And this might feel like sort of a final boss situation, but he is not. He is not our final boss. Though I feel like he's harder than the final boss. He's definitely more time-consuming than the final boss. Let's see, dude, what are you planning? Great, he's using the laser. Oh, wait a minute. Was I the only one that saw a jump pad over here? And then it phased out of existence? I'm gonna have to check that in post, because I must have been hallucinating. I thought I saw a jump pad on that rooftop. It's the only reason I boosted over there. Look at himself, trying to make himself a hard target. But I don't think he has any more attacks. I think we've seen everything he's got. Not much else to talk about with this boss fight other than that he's consuming more than enough time. Because I already don't have anything left to say about him. It's the Thug Leader. It's his most powerful form. This is definitely his final form. We could talk about how every time we've beaten him it looks like he's died. And then he just is back here, magically. Like, when we defeated him on the, Dobo moon. He fucking his player model, his model hit the ground and exploded into nothing. But we're actually, almost done with this fight. But it looks like we're gonna need one more turret to do the job at least. So let's get him to run through this archway and let's watch it. Come over here, buddy. Boom! Oh, the PS2 is so powerful. I can't handle these kinds of explosions and graphics. Let's see. Oh, no! Oh, here we go. Sweet. This might be our final adventure in the turret. This might be his final turret. But who knows? Let's check our nanotech. And he could stop us if he wants. We're not doing too poor on nanotech. I have taken a few careless hits. We're not doing too bad. Is he coming to destroy us already? Nope. We're gonna... He's done.
Stay still.
Honestly, that was kind of careless of me to try and take him out. Let's see. Ah, there he goes.
You okay, Clank? Great. Let's go.
Hello? Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oops. Oh, I meant, after we free Angela.
Thanks. Now, before you run off, take a look at this. I picked it out of Lizard Boy's pocket.
Log entry 4792. Returning from Megacorp's distribution center. I'm beginning to suspect that Megacorp has lied to me. The extra-large decorative paperweights being stored there might actually be an enormous supply of proto-pets. Which might explain why the whole facility is guarded by ravenous mutant creatures. Their warehouse ship may hold as many as 10 million crates, and with 100 proto-pets per crate, that could be as many as, 3.5 zillion proto-pets. A secret shipment that large can only mean one thing. Megacorp is up to no good. I will confront them as soon as possible and demand a bigger cut of the action.
Are they insane?
The galaxy is in far more danger than I had imagined. Do you suppose, Mr. Fizzwidget...
We've wasted enough time on Fizzwidget already. I swear that crazy old man is not the same person I used to work for.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You used to work for Megacorp?
Yes, in the genetics division.
On the proto-pet?
On fixing the proto-pet's flaws. And I was this close to succeeding when Fizzwidget suddenly pushed up their release date.
Is it worth disrupting the proto-pet shipments?
It's a start. But to stop them for good, we're gonna need to break into Megacorp headquarters.
Break in? How?
I have an old Megacorp ID on my home planet.
We'll split up then. Clank and I will go to the distribution facility. You go grab the ID.
Okay, so we are teleported back to our ship, but if we look over at the city... Huh? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, we can still get into the city? I don't think this is right. I think there's a problem here. I know for a fact the drawbridge is supposed to stay raised. It's supposed to... I am very confused. I think the game is glitching here. I think if we leave the planet and come back, we can't go back over there, so... let's see. Let's return to our ship. Anyway... Angela's going back to her homeworld to get her ID so that we can storm Megacorp HQ. In the meantime, we're going to be heading to planet Smog. But that will be in the next episode on part 18. So, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the completion of Planet Smog. Peace out.